Hello. So, let's see. Tonight. Oh yeah, back out here. There's stuff and things. Where did we start? I guess we started with Oh, I guess I'll start with the animation stuff. So we created this character animation blueprint, which at the top level, well, we had something going before, but now we have more something. So we created this character state machine. Well, when you create a character animation blueprint, you just get this guy here, which drives the character and how they move. So what we have underneath this, or driving it, is a character state machine, which is the thing you have to make. You go inside of there, and we have, this is where everything starts, and then you have the main locomotion, which inside of there we have this hero blend that we made, which is, if I go over to animation and I open up hero blend, I think we went over this once it opens. Oh, come on, where'd you go? Hero blend, there it is, yeah. So this guy, if he's moving forward, to the right, backwards, we went over this last night. Anyways, so back to the graph. So the hero blend is driving the main locomotion back in the state machine. However, here's a condition right here, if we die is dead, which is a variable we made for the main character, then proceed on over to the dead animation. So when we're dead, we have a death animation selector, which is actually happening in the enemy character, I think. Well, in one of these, I can't remember where we declare it. Oh, I think in the event graph. Yeah, over here. Sorry. So in here, after you're dead, we do a random integer generation to set a death animation selector. And so then it gives us a random number to pick one of these various deaths, and then, then it plays that death. Also, however, there is an event graph for this whole thing. The event graph comes up with the variables that get piped into this state machine and get used there. So first you make sure it's a character, and then you get the direction you're going, and also the speed of the direction you're going, and you set both. Right here, you set the speed and direction, and also check to see if the character is dead. And those are what is used over here for locomotion with the direction, and also back here in the death one. Yes, and this if check to see if the character is dead. So that's what drives their motion. So we set all that up, and then we also created. Oh yeah, we got the gun set up so it's actually sitting in the characters. Let me see if I can get to their the mesh. Careful movement. Where'd it go? Oh bother. Well, let's see. Animation assets, mannequin, mesh, skeleton. Yeah, this guy. So right here, we created this gun socket on his hand so that the gun can sit right there. And then lastly, we made a UI, which is somewhere in here. Not going to be there. It's going to be under blueprints. There we go. Twin stick HUD. Or sorry, an HUD. And so there's the health, just saying health. This over here is bound. It's supposed to be bound. Anyways, bound to the value of your health, and this one gets incremented every time you kill somebody. So those are getting set up not in the enemy character, but in the main hero character blueprint. Somewhere in here. Oh yeah, here's where we set up the HUD, and then here's where we set oh, this is something else. Well, somewhere in here is the thing that sets the health and the score buried in there. when you start to get way in there, sometimes it gets a little confusing, but this is also just one very small game, so we set up everything in just these simple directories, because there's only going to be so much. When it comes to much more complicated games, then yeah, you got to be very careful with your directory structure and everything, so you can keep track of everything. So anyways, now what we can do is we can hit play, and then we actually can run around and move, and you can see at the top we have a health bar, and at the top right we have a score. So when I shoot some of these guys, they die, as their animation is based off of our animation blueprint tree. And so, they die, my score goes up, and if they get close and start beating on me, I die too. And then the whole thing resets, and we get going. So, yeah, it's pretty cool that, when I get killed, just go, ah! And then it resets, and we're up and running again. And then we're shooting, and, yeah, they threw it. Uh-oh. Getting outnumbered. Brr. Anyways, yeah, there they go, and they die and fall over, and then they respawn, and it's neat. So, anyways, that's almost all the way done with this this set right now. Ignore the horrible debates in the chat channel. It was horrible. Anyways, they're in the common one. Anyways, the only one left on this series, I'll do tomorrow night, and then I'll be able to start it on a new one. Yay. Is to do some polish and cleaning up, adding some effects and sound and all that jazz. And yes, this is another one by Mr. Zach Parrish, who's a very good guru when it comes to this stuff. So, anyways, yes, hope everybody, let's move this out the way. Hope everybody had a lovely Monday. Yes, and I will catch you all tomorrow night. Peace.